Hi and welcome to my PlayHouse, and today we're back at Nordic Computers because many of you suggested that I should ask Nordic Computer to should give me a system board for my Lenovo x3650 Model 4, the one with the system board that has died on me. So when I was here the first time, I did actually ask if they could dig up a good price for me. And after my first video, a lot of you guys emailed me and visited their webpage, and so they agreed that it was probably a good idea that I got a new system board for my server. So thanks to you guys, I'm here again, and I'm here to pick up a new system board for that server. And I had the old server with the baked system board in the back of my car, so let's see that. I drive a Seat Altea and it's right here. So there's a box here. I have to take my laptop with me inside, and there is my broken server, unfortunately. Oh, I need both hands. Okay, this is not gonna be easy to film because I have the server here, I have my laptop there, and I have to have a hand to close the car thing. So I think we'll cut to the inside. It became too cold outside, so I decided to go in here and talk to you instead. I came up here to Nordic Computers today because they called and said that the new system board that they had ordered just came in, if I wanted to have it shipped. But I really thought that it would be more interesting to go up here and pick it up. And it's Friday today, so I will have the new system board for the entire weekend to play with. So otherwise I would first have this Monday. So yeah, it's a win-win, even though I'm late for work. I just climbed into the corner here where I've been doing some server reviews. Last time I was here, you have seen one of them? You saw one with the HP Dell 360 Generation 8 last Monday, and this Monday you will have seen another one, and maybe another one. I don't know when this video gets up. I'm so far ahead doing videos. But I have to go find Thomas and ask where the new system board is located, so we will go do that. But here's the old server, and we could just see that the burned system board is inside. It is. Let's open it up. Yep, you will recognize that, and all of these. So let's go find Thomas and see if he can help me with this. Okay, let's go dig up Thomas and see if he has the new server for me. He's not at his spot. So, is he in? There he is. Hey.
Hi.
Thank you. Do you have a new server for me?
Definitely we do.
System board at least.
You ordered one, so we have one for you. And
cool.
Nice to meet you again.
You too. I came up here early to beat the mailman. So Thomas has put it off to somewhere so that it shouldn't get shipped.
We have a huge storage system over there.
Okay.
We'll just get back to that later, but quite impressive.
Okay, yeah, that is big. Whoa. Holy. It's just, wow. Yeah, this is definitely hardware heaven. So, even more storage systems. There's so many terabytes. Oh, is that it?
This is the M4 version for you that you have ordered, and as you see, this is how we pack it and send it worldwide.
Yeah.
So we can guarantee that this actually will fulfill all needs for transportation and cargo and logistics. So that's yours.
That's mine.
This is yours.
Cool.
Take it.
Thank you. I will take it up to the spot and we'll see how this is done. Do you think I can borrow this? Sure. Cool. Okay, I can see that I'm running out of room here. So let's try and get this bit to the side. I guess this is gonna be an unboxing as well. I didn't know that. So they managed to pack this down before I got here. So let's open and see. That's a well-wrapped system board, I must say. I'm a bit sad when I have to throw something like this out, because I knew that the day that you need a piece like this, they're nowhere to be found. Lots of paper. Oh, there's an entire server down here, wrapped in bubble wrap on the bottom as well. Paper on the side. Very nice. Okay. I was not expecting the whole server. I was just expecting the system board. Maybe they can reuse this. I don't want to break it too much, so somebody else can get their server well wrapped. Yeah, it's definitely used. It has good scratching on it. Okay, let's open up. Yeah, it definitely has the same things that the other one has. So CPUs. This is nice. It seems it has only ever had one CPU in here. It still had the protective cover here. It still have the protective labels over the RAM that has never been used. The socket looks perfect. So I better go ask Thomas what his plan was this. Yeah, I caught Thomas here and he was nice enough to explain to me why it's a full system and not just a system board. So I've asked him to repeat that. So
yeah, the reason we're actually making what we call CTOs, configure to order, is because it's just much easier for the tech guys when they receive these units instead of disassembling the whole system and rebuild it. It's much faster when you're in the field, actually just swap the whole machine.
okay,
That's the reason. So it's
is it normal if I order a system board to get
you will
a
always
CPU?
get it right. Yes, and always. That's how we do it.
So I can take all the parts, all the good parts from my server and move over to this one because this is my machine.
Yeah, of course. You this is what you get when you buy a CTO and a system board, and you can use the whole unit, frames, everything, fans. It's all there. So it's just for you.
Cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting this. The whole system. Except it doesn't have RAM and CPU and stuff like that. Discs, no power supplies. And then we have a willing donor over here with a bad system board. So we're just gonna move stuff over here, and we're probably gonna dispose of the case because I don't need this case, but I do want all the spare parts in it. More or less, I just need all the good parts out of this server and move it over into the other server. We definitely need the heatsink and the processor, so let's start there. Take the heatsink out. I need my wristband thing, otherwise I'll get complaints. Okay, I have stripped the server of anything that I think that I will ever need. I don't know if I should take the DVD drive out, but I don't think I'm gonna do that because I never use that. And the new server over here, well, it has a perfectly good DVD drive, probably. I haven't had power on this yet. I put the CPU in, and I put the block of memory in that I put in there. have a bootable USB over here, and I have a solid state drive here on the front, which should contain Windows if I need that. So I think we'll close this one up and probably never see that again. I will just leave this server here. There's nothing workable in it anymore, well, except the DVD-ROM. Here are the things that I took out of the old server. Not all of it is valuable, but, well, for example, the PCI Express riser card, well, they are expensive if you want to go out and buy those. These, they're not that expensive, but, well, slow shipping and shipping expenses, that's easily 20 bucks each if you just need one of those. And then there's the back plane for the hard drives. It's always nice to have an extra one. I need to do something with the power cables, because that's well, you can't just put an extra one in, but, well, if the one that I got with the new server here is broken, well, this one could replace that. Then I have this plastic thing that is put into, if the server only has 3 fans over there, you put this one in to prevent air from going through there. And there is just a couple of fillers here for if you're not using the hard drive base. So I thought they would be nice to have as well. Starting to stack up on spare parts for the M4. So here is the new M4. I put in an extra fan, so it has 4 fans instead of 3 fans, even though the second CPU is not in. And I could have put in the second riser card, but, well, let's wait with that. Let's see if this works. It should. It had a green sticker on it. I've just put one power supply in. 550 watts should be more than enough to power this. And that one came from the old server. Oh, there's already lights on it, so awesome. USB for keyboard and mouse. Oh, oh. We are live. And I don't like that screen very much so far, because I've seen it a lot. It's already further than the old server, so I'm expecting this to be good. It just passed the one where it always died on the other one, so this is definitely an improvement, so I think we're all good. I'll boot it into the BIOS and we'll meet up with it there. Okay, I found my way into the BIOS, and I have just reset the IMM here to pick up from their DHCP server. I'm over here and pick this IP number down here. And over here I have connected, down there, I've connected my laptop, and we're gonna go on to the IMM because I need to see if the advanced feature key is on there for remote administration. Hit up the IP for the IMM here, and we're gonna try and go that way in and hope that it has a default password. Otherwise we'll just have to reset that. That's no problem whatsoever, it just takes longer. There we are. And the default password is user ID. I mean, the default username is user ID, and the default password is password, all capital letters, and an O and a 0 instead of the O. And we're in. So it has been reset back to default, and we have the IMM network name, we have everything is okay. Awesome. Let's check over here, advanced key manager. We have an IBM integrated management module advanced upgrade. I don't think it usually looks like that. We'll have to see that. If we can do a remote management session to the server, that's the one I need. If we can't, if we down in here gets told that we're not able to do that, let's try the Chrome is not very good for this, so we will steal this address up here And we will start Internet Explorer. Start that up. Continue to this website. Okay, so after updating Java on my laptop here, I am now able to remote manage my server, which is actually down here. So that works, and the advanced feature key for remote management has been installed. And yes, Windows 10 is a pain in the butt. So the replacement system board, which turned out to be a CTO server, which is more or less an entire server, turned out great. But now we have to go see Thomas, because he said that he had some awesome stuff that he wanted to show. Okay, we caught Thomas here, and he's gonna explain to us what this is.
Yeah, this is just takeout we got in a couple of days ago. It's a huge Hitachi storage system. Actually, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 racks. Total capacity of nearly 500 terabytes. But the funny thing is that it's the newest model. This one here, a bit more newer. It's small form factor disks, and if this rack is actually filled up with the disk, the capacity of this single one is the same as the rest 5. So that's 500 terabytes just in one rack.
Okay.
Quite impressive.
Yeah. There are some red ones.
Yes.
Among there.
The reason for this is that when we make a takeout, you have one here.
That's bad.
Yeah, it is.
What are you gonna do about that?
Actually, the reason it's flashing, you see it here, is because when we make a takeout, we promise the customers that we don't sell them again before we make a security deletion of every data. And that is very important, so we actually deliver a certified deletion and send that back to the customer, so as a proof that we have deleted all data. So that's going on right now. When the red one is here, it's because the disk is failed and cannot be deleted. So we'll actually make a degaussing on that one instead. So
we forgot to show that last time. We were preparing for the video, and you showed me how to destroy a hard drive.
Yeah, that's true.
We forgot that.
We can go back to that one. But if you would like, why don't you just change that disk for me? That'll be easy.
Sure. You'll have to film that then.
Yeah, that's no problem. You can just take out the disk, but before you do that, you need some kind of anti-static cable on. Otherwise, we're not following the rules.
I don't know why they use those, but well, they do.
Put on the metal part, yes. Or on the silk, that's fine.
Oh yeah, that's better.
I think that's better.
And then you
have that on your wrist, yes. So you can just pull it out.
Yeah.
Fine.
And it's a, what is this, 600 gigabytes?
Yes, it is. And there's one more disk here. You can take that one also.
Hitachi.
Yeah.
And a Seagate.
Exactly.
So now we have the discs here. What do we do with them?
Yeah, we have to put a red mark on it, so we're sure that we don't.
These red labels.
Exactly that. Yes.
I can see on the other ones that you put them on this blue thing.
Yeah,
here.
exactly.
And you just put them there?
Yes, that'll be fine. You take the fresh disk. Yes, one of these will be fine.
Might as well put 2 new ones in, right?
Perfect. Wow, you are a new technician guy.
And they go in automatically, and
yeah, what happens now is the software detects the new disks and start the deletion process. So it will just take over and finish the job.
Cool. I'll take over the camera work then. So yeah, I'm gonna send you a bill for that one.
You're welcome.
But when this is completed and all the discs are white and stuff, will you sell this as a whole unit, or will this be single discs?
This is spare parts, only for spare parts. These systems are pretty old, so it doesn't really make sense to sell them as a whole system where people need more storage because it's outdated, more or less.
Yeah.
But as a spare parts, they're very attractive, and a lot of customers actually need these for existing storage systems.
So if
maybe
you have
this one could be sold because this is a more new generation and could easily be sold as a whole system.
I got a lot of questions about that. If you sell to private people and how much you really need to buy to actually buy here.
You can buy just a single disc, of course, but the transportation cost, of course, can be a problem if you send it to South America. The cost for that transportation is more than the value of the disc, so that will probably give a problem. But if you buy more than just a disc, it could easily make sense. But within Europe, I can't see any problem. We send out within 24 hours to any location in Europe, and for a very fair price. So if you just buy one disc, that'll be fine. No problem.
Okay. I didn't know that. I thought thought you actually would. Yeah, of course you like to sell more than one disc, but yeah.
Of course.
But there is a more than one disc here, and they will be ready when you see this video. So go right ahead. Okay, Thomas is very keen on telling me that there is actually people in the sales department, because last time we were here, they were out walking. So I promised him to just stick the camera in here and
confirm that
and just confirm that there are people ready to take your order. So yeah, lots of people on work today.
Yeah, it's a normal working day today, so no vacation time or anything, and people are back
to fight the evil or broken hardware. This is Jeff, and Jeff, he refuses to speak Danish because, as Jeff says,
it's a dying language.
Yeah.
Probably not going to be too popular after that comment.
I have no idea why you keep this guy around. Okay, this is kind of embarrassing because I drove all the way up here to get my server to have it here in the weekend. And now Thomas tells me that he could have delivered it down to me in how long?
If it's domestic, we can do it within 1 or 2 hours. We have a service delivery system that will actually deliver anywhere in Denmark within a few hours. On top of that, we have same-day delivery. 7 days a week, including weekends, holidays, everything we can deliver within 24 hours easily. We have customers in Spain where we deliver typically within 12 hours.
Okay.
Also Sunday, Saturdays.
Yeah, you told me that you dropped the package off in the airport, which is not far from here.
10 minutes from here.
10 minutes from here. And if you do that before 5 o'clock in the morning, the package will be in Madrid?
Within 4 o'clock, same afternoon.
Okay, so that's in the other end of Europe.
Yeah, it's far away, and it's very popular for most of our hardware service customers because they have a customer in the final end where they actually have promised them a quick solution. So this kind of support
it's not
is
cheap,
very
he
good.
tells me. It's quite expensive. What do you say?
It's about $500 for that kind
$500
of package. Yeah, so. But it's
So maybe
can be
because I'm so cheap that I drove up here, because it's gonna take me. It took me 1 hour, 15 minutes to drive up here, and it's gonna take the same time to drive back. So yeah, it's plus half an hour. So, well, thank you for the new
You're welcome.
system board,
And hope you can use
including more than that. And
You're always welcome to come.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again, and have a really nice day. And links in the description.